A woman was running through Frankfurt International Airport at 6 in the morning, trying to make a connecting flight to Tel Aviv. Her first flight from New York had been delayed, and now she had 12 minutes to get from Terminal 1 to Terminal 2, which was a 15-minute walk. She was running as fast as she could, but she was dragging 2 heavy suitcases, and she knew she was not going to make it. An airport security officer saw her running and stopped her. She thought he was going to tell her to slow down, but instead he asked where she was trying to go. She told him Terminal 2 Gate B43. He looked at his watch and said that gate was closing in 11 minutes. Then he pulled out his radio and said something in German that she did not understand. 2 minutes later, an electric cart pulled up driven by another airport worker. The security officer told the woman to get in and hand him her suitcases. She got in the cart, and the driver took off weaving through crowds of travelers. The security officer ran alongside the cart holding both of her suitcases. They made it to Terminal 2 in 4 minutes. When they got to the gate, the woman saw that the door was already closed. She felt her heart sink. She had been traveling for 14 hours, and now she was going to miss her connection. But the security officer walked up to the gate agent and spoke to her in German while showing her something on his radio. The gate agent looked annoyed, but she picked up her phone and called someone. 3 minutes later, the door to the jetway opened, and a flight attendant came out. The security officer handed the woman her suitcases and told her to go. She asked him why he was helping her. He said she looked like she was going to cry, and he did not want that to be how her day started. She asked his name. He said his name was Stefan, and that he hoped she had a good flight. The woman boarded the plane and took her seat. As the plane was taxiing to the runway, she looked out the window and saw Stefan standing on the tarmac waving at her. She waved back. When she landed in Tel Aviv, she went straight to the hospital where her mother was waiting for surgery. The surgery was scheduled for that afternoon, and if the woman had missed her flight, she would not have made it in time. After her mother's surgery was successful, the woman wrote a letter to Frankfurt Airport thanking Stefan for what he had done. She explained that her mother had been diagnosed with cancer and that the surgery was critical and that she had been terrified of missing it. She said Stefan had given her the gift of being there for her mother when it mattered most. The airport forwarded the letter to Stefan, and he kept it in his locker. 6 months later, a journalist writing a story about airport workers found out about Stefan and interviewed him. Stefan said he had worked at the airport for 18 years and that he tried to help at least one person every shift. He said most people only remembered airports when something went wrong, and he wanted to be the reason someone remembered something good. The article about Stefan went viral, and Frankfurt Airport received hundreds of oath mails from people saying they had also been helped by him over the years. One person said Stefan had found their lost passport. Another said he had helped them communicate with a ticket agent when they did not speak German. Someone else said Stefan had given them directions to a hotel when their flight was canceled. Stefan never asked for recognition. He just showed up to work every day and looked for people who needed help. And because of that, hundreds of people made flights. They thought they would miss and got to where they needed to be when it mattered most. Comment gate if 12 minutes is enough time to change a life.